Thank you, Jen. It's an absolute honor to be a part of the association. I'm extremely honored to actually sit on the board now of the Ball Players Association and to be helping these guys that are in pain, that have struggled, given their body for their sport, and they are suffering afterwards. And to be able to do what I do with non-invasive, drug-free solutions that do not hurt anyone but only help is just it's. I love going to work every single day, and it's an honor to be a part of such an amazing association doing such great things. I have about 1 minute of preparation, so I'm going to call my beautiful mother up, who is an excellent technician, and Danny, if you wouldn't mind coming up as well. We're going to do basically a 10-minute treatment on Danny's elbow.
Yeah, nice to meet you.
And Danny, you have some pain in your elbow
from weightlifting.
Weightlifting.
Golfer's elbow is this thing, but I've had a run golf in my life.
Okay, all right. I kind of just want everybody to see just how easy and simple and painless this therapy is, and how quickly it can work. So while they're getting set up, I am going to start passing one of our pieces of electromedicine around the crowd, and everybody can just kind of see what it feels like. It's kind of exciting. This is pulsing both AC and DC current through your hands. This has 2 electrodes on it. You'll hold one and then slowly grab the other, and you'll feel the energy running through your hands. I've got it on a very low setting, but this device right here will bring 20 to 30% more blood flow. We have seen carpal tunnel cured in 5 to 6 sessions, and these are 8-minute, 10-minute sessions. The device also is calibrated and FDA approved for muscle re-education, venous thrombosis, pain, and blood flow. We use this one not only for hand strength, carpal tunnel, but also getting rid of the yips when you're golfing. A lot of golfers will putt, and they got a little yip in their swing, and the frequencies will help the hand stay steady and fix. So these are what we call side benefits and not side effects. Your golf game gets better with electromedicine. So thank you everybody for allowing me to be here. My name is Kameron Loe. I am the CEO and founder of Halo Health. Halo is a full-body, non-invasive, drug-free, natural, comprehensive wellness, accelerated wellness, performance, and pain relief studio. Our goal, our model is basically in a center we have a number of electroceuticals. These are not pharmaceuticals, which we all know are harming our public, and in a lot of cases ineffective, and these side effects are tremendous, as we all know from a lot of the commercials that we're seeing today on a regular basis. The electromedicine is not a new idea. This has actually been done for thousands and thousands of years. Back in ancient Mesopotamia, they used to bring people down to the Nile River, have them stand on torpedo fish, which emit an electrical frequency very much like electric eels. They would stand on them, gout, arthritis, pain, as well as several other ailments in the body would go away. We have basically taken that ancient wisdom and coupled it with cutting-edge technology. This specific device has artificial intelligence that guides it. It first reads your body, much like an EKG or an EEG would read your body. It then deciphers with algorithms what frequency is going to be right for you. Because we all have an electrical matrix going through our bodies. It's how our bodies and cells speak to ourselves, and how our chemicals within our body are directed. Chemicals are not self-intelligent. They need an electrical response from the brain to know what to do, know where to go. And so this technology is, it first touched my life 10 years ago, almost to the day. I had a herniated disc between L4 and L5. I used to walk around like this. I was playing Major League Baseball for the Texas Rangers when I herniated my disc, and for 2 years I dealt with the pain. I avoided surgery the doctor said I absolutely needed, They said I needed surgery and 12 months off. And once I met this technology, I was better in 30 days. It was life-changing, life and career-saving for me. And so that's how I got going. And our model is these corporate stores where you come in, you get in a spa-like atmosphere, you get pain relief, wellness, beauty, and performance solutions, all that are non-invasive, drug-free, and that work and last. This is not a mask. This is not a quick fix. This is not a pill. This isn't something that you do and then the pain comes back. This is something that you do a few times and the pain stays away. It was 10 years ago that my herniated disc was treated. I live with no pain. I went from, I think my career is over, to getting another 7 years of professional baseball, 4 of those in the major leagues. So when people ask, how long does this last? Well, it's lasted a decade for me. And it's lasts until you hurt yourself again. This is actually facilitating your body to heal. And the way it does that is by stimulating with a very precise frequency. Every one of our cells has ion channels on that cell and has 1/trillionth of an ampere of electricity running from cell membrane to cell membrane. Those ion channels that regulate input and output of toxins and nutrients are stimulated by very specific frequencies. There's anywhere from 20 to 40 different types of ion channels depending on the cell, and they all take a very specific frequency to open up, expel ions, and bring in, expel toxins and bring in nutrients. And so that's basically how and what is going on in Danny's arm right now. What are you feeling right now?
Just a cold cream and a little bit of a sensation in my hand.
Basically, it's going down into your hand.
Yeah.
So, but it's basically a pain-free,
Yeah.
easy therapy. Cool. So we have postured ourselves to start with corporate stores. We have our flagship store in Phoenix, Arizona, where we do AI-guided therapies. We also have red light therapy, pulsed electromagnetic frequency, alkaline water, and we have several diagnostic tools that are all electromagnetic or thermographic imaging. Everything that we do is 100% safe for the body and natural. There are no side effects. I mentioned side benefits, and to give you an idea of some of our side benefits, somebody came in for a facial treatment, a lady around 50 years old, and after her first facial treatment, she came back about a week later and said, I have not had a hot flash since having my first facial treatment. And when we do the face, we go all over it. We also go onto the neck. We are not just addressing the skin. It goes deeper than that. It goes to the pituitary gland and the thyroid and helps your body cleanse those places where your body is producing, its levels of endorphins and so on, and regulating what your body is producing. So it's cleansing. It has amazing detoxification properties, and when the body has more waste takeaway and more nutrient and oxygen intake, the body heals. And so we kind of call it common sense medicine. It's non-invasive, drug-free, and it works and it lasts. We have both everyday people with any injuries, as from the toes all the way up to the head, traumatic brain injury, migraines, gut issues, musculoskeletal issues, erectile dysfunction. We can absolutely knock that out in 2 to 3 sessions, non-invasively, drug-free. I've been working with this technology for 10 years, and it on a daily basis it blows my mind. We see miracles happen, and I have to remind people, it's not magic, it's not miracles. This is cold hard science and cellular physiology. But we have modeled ourselves much like Massage Envy. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Massage Envy or not, but they started out with a few corporate stores, in the Phoenix area about 17, 18 years ago. And they now have over 1,400 stores across the U.S. and the nation, and they just recently sold for $2.3 billion.
At this point, I'd like to open it up to question and answer for 5 minutes.
Did you say who invented this?
Dr. Anthony Nabrinsky invented the technology. Thank you for asking that. He is the same man that invented our lie detector test. He furthered the EKG, EEG, and EMG technologies. He also created our smart missile. So missiles used to be heat-seeking. He created a frequency-seeking missile, and it does not miss the target anymore. And this device has the same technology within it, but it's looking not for a target to hit. It's looking for cells that need to be facilitated and need to be charged up like little batteries, because you are a superconductor with trillions of little batteries. And if those batteries cannot hold energy, they can't heal, and your body can't fight off disease as well.
This is a franchise model. Is that what you're doing?
We are going to start out with corporate stores and then franchise and license. Yes.
And you got one store now.
We have one store right now. Yep.
In Arizona.
Yes, and we have also postured ourselves to be a distributor. There are 5 main distributors of the artificial intelligence microcurrent in the world, and we've been offered one of the distribution lines. We have interest in China, Europe, Mexico, and a ton in the U.S. For franchising as well as device sales.
You mentioned the artificial intelligence involved with targeting cells, but how does that work to really hit those particular cells that need to be one targeted but regenerated? Like, how does that?
So it is literally like charging up a little battery, and the device is frequency seeking. So it's pinging much like an EKG or an EEG, EMG would ping off of things in your body with electromagnetic frequency. It's taking a reading just like that machine would, but then when it hits that reading, it deciphers with algorithms what frequency is going to be specifically correct for you and correct for that part of your body, because your brain tissue is different than your knee tissue. And so the device has hundreds of thousands of different frequencies at different amperages as well, and the device is up to 20,000 times per second reading you and changing its frequency, and then reading you and changing its frequency. So it is, it's extremely targeted, it's extremely tailored for your electrical matrix, because yours is different than mine. It's very much like a thumbprint.
Right.
How much exactly do you charge for a visit?
Our initial visit is $99, and then after that, a la carte is $297 a session. We have packages, and we are introducing membership to where you will be able to have kind of a circuit of electromedicine with PEMF, red light therapy, the device that's being passed around right now, the muscle re-education system, as well as alkaline water. And when you combine these, and they surround this and synergize with this technology, the results are absolutely incredible. Do I have time to just give
You got about 2, maybe. That's
okay.
a minute and a half.
A minute and a half. Okay, I got a couple examples of testimonials. Just recently, we had a 7-year-old little boy who has cerebral palsy. He has not felt, aren't any feeling on his right side since he was a little baby. He has very little use of his hand. After 2 sessions, he's showing his grandfather how he can open his hand and give a thumbs up, and how he's wiggling his toes for the first time in his life. 2 30-minute sessions, non-invasive, drug-free. This kid is catching a football now, and he comes to work on motor function, but it's absolutely amazing how the body will electrically wake up, and you will see pain and function, pain go away and function go through the roof. Another example that's very close to my heart, my wife, she got a mammogram about a year ago, and they found a 1.7 centimeter mass about the size of a nickel in her right breast at 6 o'clock. This was January 2nd. On February 7th, she went back for a follow-up mammogram to see if it needs to be biopsied. It was 100% gone.